count it up. Hey, hundreds and fifties and twenties, no fives and no fingers, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause I know like she can count it up. She try to be nosy, hit her lag, she like, girl, you can get. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. 30 on my wrist, what points of God. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number.
Welcome back to Madden NFL 20. We selected your previous game options. You can change these options and accessibility settings here or at any time later from the game settings. Accessibility settings. Accessibility settings. Accessibility settings. Accessibility settings.
Since I blew, they all on my. Hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long, I made her.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2000.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. This one fielded at the 5. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. For Patrick Mahomes, what a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first pro. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, 62 yards. And the AFC has taken the early lead. So the AFC, they won the Pro Bowl the last couple of seasons and off to another good start here.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game. How many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
Myers connects on the PAT. We looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. So out comes the NFC for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
So pinpoint, so accurate. Sometimes we forget just how good he is. We start to take him for granted because he always places the ball exactly where it needs to be for his receivers.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Open here, Adam Thielen. And down he'll go at the 25. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Rodgers running the option right. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And this is incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. Rodgers now on first down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. This is the Rams' Todd Gurley, his 3rd Pro Bowl in 4 seasons. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll be a 2nd and long. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And this is caught inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 10-zip our score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, we might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Third and goal, Gurley. And he will carry this one in. Touchdown, NFC. Punching it in from a yard away. And the NFC able to draw a bit closer. On 3rd down.
Ô, Gerson, responde aí. Dá pra ouvir eu falando aí no vídeo? Coloquei agora aqui o microfone.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Rodgers now on 1st down. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
23 yards on the play.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Rodgers now to throw. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Again, they'll throw it for Rodgers.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Michael Thomas. We pick it up 2nd quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime of the tournament. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And able to take it past the 20 a little bit, but no further. A flag in there as well. Let's see what this is.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The sack there by J.J. Watt. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play that time for the NFC. 48 yards. Now the New York Giants star playing in the Pro Bowl as a rookie, Saquon Barkley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll...
Ele não tem. É o Todd Gurley. Correr mais de 10 jardas 3 vezes. E correu em 2.
Back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Mas engraçado, ele tá exatamente o playbook que eu tava jogando. Só não tem algumas jogadas que eu havia editado eles, mas é o playbook que eu tava jogando.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice...
O factor dele ativo, o que ele faz? Pelo que eu entendi...
Play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. It's caught, Jones! And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, NFC. From 3 yards out, and the NFC able to widen their advantage. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On play action, now Rodgers. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It's the NFC with the lead and the football as we start the 4th. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Não é de uma campanha para outra, mas de quarto para outro ele perde. O que tem factor
to throw again. Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Você tá me ouvindo, velho? Puta, tá muito roubado o jogo, tá louco, mano.
Rodgers on first down. Hurts over the middle. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Here's Rodgers to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Ertz has it left side. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now Rodgers. And Jones has it over the middle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The one running back is Gurley. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Here's Rodgers. That's complete right around the 8. And now...
Agora vai. Pera aí. Vixe, velho, não sei
Pause of the action, a timeout here defensively.
O meu não tem controle, então não adianta nada. Fala aí o que vocês acham que você acha que tem que fazer aqui, que eu dou uma lida no comentário e tenho que fazer. Se eu falar, não vai rolar.
Now Rodgers. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Nem com o computador, né? Apesar que, né? Tá jogando contra o Almeida.
We are in the fourth and final.
Deixa eu ver uma parada. Fazer mais de... Tem uma parada ali, é 1/3. Ah, já fiz um passe de 5 jardas consecutivos. Tá.
Quarter. As the offense will have the football starting this drive, first and 10.
É, não é tão fácil assim fazer esses passes.
Now Rodgers off the bootleg. He's got his man in the crossing route. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over first and 10. Rodgers throwing here. And this is caught at the 8. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Foram 3 passes consecutivos. Devia estar ativo, pô. Ih, cara, entendi essa porra. Ah, tá ativo sim.
Now it's Rodgers. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Pressure, and the AFC gets to him for the sack. J.J. Watt picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And on 2nd and goal, they decide to throw it again, and this result is even worse. They take a sack. On 1st down, it was simply an incomplete pass. Not a good first 2 plays, beginning with 1st and goal.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, NFC. A 14-yard touchdown. And the NFC adds on to the... So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Aldrick Rosas of the Giants putting total leather, and we are underway in the 2019 Pro Bowl. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25.